Alright, these are my audience members. And now I will begin my presentation. Hi, my name is Eunice Kim, and I will be informing you about the causes and effects of childhood obesity. But first, what is childhood obesity? According to Centers for Disease Prevention and Control, obesity is defined as a BMI at or above the 95th percentile for children at the same age and sex. It is a serious and growing epidemic that could lead to major health issues. This is a BMI calculator that tells you where you're at or where you place based on your age, sex, birth date, height, and weight. Whether you have a child or not, childhood obesity affects everyone. Childhood obesity is very costly, detrimental, and could potentially affect the future generations to come and our nation as a whole. Although there are many factors and consequences that play into childhood obesity, today I will address the two main factors and two major consequences of childhood obesity that we often see. What are the causes of childhood obesity? A major cause of childhood obesity are food advertisements. According to the Prevention Institute, children watch approximately 4,000 food advertisements in 1 year. As more children are exposed to the media and television, they are being subliminally influenced. Eating in front of the TV leads to mindless eating, which happens when you don't pay attention to what you eat because you're either distracted or it could be out of boredom. A study by the Prevention Institute revealed that children who watch television with food ads consume 45% more food than children exposed to foods without food ads. Nevertheless, fast foods and junk food industries invest about $12 billion a year towards advertisements for children because they know that it is easy to manipulate them. 98% advertised foods are high in fat, sugar, sodium. When kids are constantly being exposed to unhealthy diets, especially when celebrities endorse junk foods, they will definitely not develop the right eating habits. And you can see here a list of celebrities and athletes that endorse Sprite, McDonald's, Powerade, Gatorade, Pepsi Cola, and it's just not a good role model for kids. Another cause of childhood obesity are the lack of food regulations in schools. Many schools do not provide children with a proper amount of nutritional standards. Schools offer vending machines, bake sales, but fail to offer fresh fruits and vegetables. The Union of Concerned Scientists found that the average child in the U.S. consumes only a third of fruits and vegetables recommended by the dietary guidelines of Americans. On top of that, children from low-income families need highly nutritional foods at school because they may not get it from home. For some children, it may be the only meal that they get that day. One of the major consequences of obesity are the physical health risks that begin to develop. A disease formerly only seen in adults is now seen in children. Type 2 diabetes has increasingly become relevant in lives of obese children. The Let's Move campaign, founded by Michelle Obama, revealed that 1/3 of all children born in 2000 or later will suffer from diabetes at some point in their lives. Not only is diabetes increasing, but cardiovascular disease is gaining attention as well. Children that are obese have very high risk factors of having heart conditions, high blood pressure, or even death. Psychological issues take a toll on obese children as well. Oftentimes, children experience depression and low self-esteem due to feeling shameful about their body. They are more likely to be victims in bullying, which causes them to lose their confidence and take emotional and detrimental effect to their future. Obesity has been linked to experiencing learning problems and behavior problems at school. According to the state of obesity, poor nutritional diets decrease academic performances and limits the capability for their brains to perform properly. Obese children are most likely to become obese adults, which could thwart them from being taken seriously in professional settings or limit their future accomplishments. Childhood obesity roots from two causes: food ads and inadequate policies in schools that result into risks: physical health risks and as well as psychological health risks. By knowing the causes and effects of childhood obesity, you can spread awareness and help prevent this widespread epidemic. Thank you.
Prince?